right, July pop quiz, Loz, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, 3 things needed to be cool, go.
Street cred, cartoons,
Nice.
and a sweet pair of reflector sunglasses.
Oh, so close.
Preferably
so
with
far.
a blue lens.
No. Blue lens, very nice, but no. The answer is street cred, glasses, and magic swag.
I see what you're doing there. This is all a way to get into our next guest, because Alex the Magician's going to be coming through the door any minute now, right?
No, not at all. Yeah,
So
of course it is. Please welcome Alex the Magician!
Hey! We have not seen you for so long.
I know, right? It's so
Welcome
good to be back.
Yeah. What's
very
been
good.
going on?
What has been going on? Well, I've been touring around Australia doing my new show. I've been doing lots of parties, lots of kids' parties, lots of shows at different festivals around Australia. It's been great. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, now let's just a bit of history of Alex the Magician. Let's get inside the mind. Who is your favourite magician of all time?
Gee, my favourite magician of all time, I'd have to say a guy named Darren Brown.
Okay.
Tell us more about Darren Brown.
Darren Brown is a mind-reading magician, and he is one of the best because what he does is he gets into people's heads and he makes it look as if he's reading people's minds and influencing people's behaviour. It's fascinating stuff.
Wow.
It's interesting on a whole new level.
That's cool.
Is he an Australian magician, or where's he from?
He's from the UK. He's from England, and he's been really popular for about 10 years. I'd recommend checking him out.
We'll
Sounds
have
like
to
a Jedi.
check him out. He sounds good. Well, how would you define magic? Because there's so many different types of magic, like mind-reading magic.
And since you're a magician, are you a
Sleight of
wizard?
That's an important question
as well.
important
question.
You're a
Important question
wizard,
as well, yeah. Well, I would define magic as making impossible things happen with ordinary objects.
Okay.
And the more ordinary the object and the more impossible thing you do with it, the better the magic, if that makes
Right,
sense.
yeah, no, absolutely.
And for any kids who are sitting at home thinking, when I grow up, I'd like to be a magician
Or a wizard.
or a wizard,
Yep.
what advice would you have for them?
My advice would be read as many magic books as you can. Go to the library at your school and borrow magic books because it's very easy to learn magic from the internet, but it's more rewarding if you can learn it by reading about them as well.
All right, Andy, off you go to the library.
Okay, no, I should go to the library. Now, I have a question for you. Do you remember the first magician that you were ever really into as a kid? Like, was it like Houdini or...?
It was probably a young man by the name of David Copperfield.
David Copperfield,
Never heard
yeah, throwback.
Yes, indeed.
Throwback magician, very cool.
He was the coolest thing out there when I was a kid.
He still is pretty cool.
He's
David
very
Copperfield.
cool.
How old were you when you started?
I started magic when I was about 5, so I got a little box of magic tricks for my Christmas present, and it got me rolling, and I haven't stopped.
That's awesome. Now, there could actually be a lot of potential magicians at the Melbourne Magic Festival, where you have a show, and it's done really, really well in the past, hasn't it?
It has done really well. We've sold out every ticket, so make sure you book in quick.
You've sold out for this coming up?
We haven't sold out for this season, so make sure that you get online and book at melbournemagicfestival.com, and you'll get your tickets there for our show, Make Your Parents Disappear.
And that's handy
Is there a
stuff
show
at
called
times,
Make Your Co-Host Disappear?
No, I should get to work on that. I promise next year. Next year.
And give it to me so I can make her disappear. Very exciting stuff. I'm pumped to see you at the Melbourne Magic Festival. How to make your parents disappear? What do you what do we have to expect in that? Are you just going to make parents disappear from the crowd?
Well, I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away, but we may...
get involved.
If you're fond of your parents, maybe leave them at home.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want them to disappear.
That's right, or at least tie a beacon to them or something like
nice.
that. I'm not sure what you can do.
Homey.
But we will get the kids involved, so make sure you come along and get ready to do a few tricks. Maybe sure you're all warmed up beforehand.
Okay, and how many years has the Magic Festival been going for?
7 years.
7th birthday. Happy 7th birthday, Melbourne Magic Festival.
In fact, I bought something along to celebrate its 7th birthday. You see this?
Oh, the balloon!
Hey.
I like that. That's cool.
Would you like to see a magic trick?
Yes.
Yeah?
Hang it out for it, man.
I'll
Not here for a haircut.
try a little trick with this balloon. In fact, I have to apologise, Lauren. I remember last time I was on the show, you might not remember this, but I made a bit of a mess.
I remember because I had to clean it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Alex,
did a
if
card
you're going to come
trick.
on our show, you need to clean up your own mess.
Yeah, and so I thought next time I come on, I'm going to make sure that I sort things out and I don't leave a mess for you guys to clean
Did
up
your mum
after
give
me.
you a talking to?
She gave me a stern talking to, that's right. The cards were everywhere, it was a disaster. So, Andrew, if I give you that little bit of string, just see if you can pull a little bit off it, see if there's any more thread that you can pull off it. It's a little hard to do. Can you try and do that as well, Lauren?
A bit there.
We can make a bit of a mess. I'll grab those bits off you, that's all right.
Yeah.
I can't actually.
That's all right, it's a little tough to do. But if you look at all these little bits of string, you might be able to see that the more I pull off, the shorter this balloon gets, all right?
Yeah,
I'll take all these. Can I take your bit of string as well? Now, the more you wrap these up, the more mess you make. The more you pull them, the more mess you make as well. Now, I'm not going to leave a mess for you guys. I'm going to take this little bit of this little ball of string, you can see that there, and I'm going to tie it to what's left of the balloon. Can you see that there?
Yeah.
You probably can see that. I'll tie it on. There we go. And there we go. That's no mess. That's all set, and I can just walk off without leaving a mess for you guys. But do you know what would be even more impressive? Is if I put everything back the way it was, okay?
That would be impressive.
And that would have to take a little bit of magic. It's pretty easy. Check this out. Watch this.
How did you make that even longer?
All back together.
He's a witch! That is absolutely amazing! You're crazy, man.
How?
You are crazy.
Did you do that?
Don't let that go. We'll never get it down again.
Alex
That
the
is
magician!
hectic.
You've done it again!
Love
Well done, kids. Make
Oh,
sure
man.
you check out Alex the Magician at the Melbourne Magic Festival and your mind will be blown just like ours.
Absolutely. MelbourneMagicFestival.com. Is that correct, Amundo?
I think so. Yes, it is.
Excellent. Now, we are so happy to have you here. That was some super cool magic. Your magic always excites us. We're
Can you
actually
do
very
more
excited.
magic?
Could you do some more?
Please.
After the next show, can I come back?
Yeah. Excellent. Well, look, we are honoured to have you on, and due to that honour, we have a big surprise for you. Brand new series of Tom and Jerry. Are you super excited to watch it?
I love Tom and Jerry.
Excellent. It's coming up after this very short break.
Okay, seriously, how did you do that?
How did you do it?